Hello everyone, in this video we are tackling a critical security vulnerability ticket on Develow.com. Currently, our checkout API route accepts the order total directly from the request body payload. This means a malicious user or a tampered client could modify the payload data in transit and purchase a $1,000 cart for just a single dollar. We need to close the security loophole inside the Develow IDE using the built-in DVL AI chat to guide our path and enforce authoritative server-side totals. Let's use our DVL AI chat to pinpoint where this payload vulnerability is introduced. Crafting descriptive queries to analyze architectural entry points is an excellent way to show off your prompt engineering skills to interviewers watching your session on Develow. First, we prompt the AI. First, let's find the data models. How is the cart snapshot object and subtotal tracking structured when preparing a checkout order? DVL alerts us that the snapshot contains an authoritative pre-computed backend property named subtotal. Next, we verify our endpoints by asking, where are the API routes defined for handling the post-checkout submission? DVL directs us right into the route middleware configuration inside API/src/routes/cart.js. Finally, we set our pass parameters by asking, what did the tests look like in tests/checkout.test.js? The AI confirms that the tests explicitly attempt to bypass safety by injecting tampered total numbers into the body, checking that the system drops client-supplied data. Let's fix this code. The core problem here is a violation of defensive API design rules. You must never trust user input when it comes to financial metrics. Right now, the checkout handler extracts the total property directly from rec.body and blindly passes it downstream to our order placement system. Our security goal is to ignore the request body altogether. We must intercept the operation, query our internal database cart state snapshot, and use the server's own recomputed mathematical totals to instantiate the final transaction order. Let's look at API/src/routes/cart.js, where this endpoint handler lives. Locate the checkout middleware handler. We can see where the old logic extracts the total from the request payload. Const open brace total close brace equals record.body ? Semicolon, and then passes it down using const order equals store.create order open parenthesis total close parenthesis semicolon. We are going to modify this call completely to remove the threat vector. We change that line to const order equals store.create order open parenthesis snapshot dot subtotal close parenthesis semicolon. Let's look at why this solves our security vulnerability completely. By swapping out the untrusted request variable and replacing it with snapshot.subtotal, we ensure the data origin is exclusively internal. The server looks directly at the verified line items stored securely in session storage, tallies their absolute values, and seeds the purchase order with that exact number. Even if an attacker passes a fake total via their terminal, the application layer ignores it entirely. With our endpoint patched safely, let's open up the integrated terminal window right here in the Develow IDE to verify our validation checks. We run Docker tests. The test container launches its simulated threat routines, attempts to pass a series of corrupted values to the checkout route, and our API safely filters them out, returning passing green check marks across the entire suite. Enforcing absolute server-side authority over transactional balances is an absolute requirement when building secure web services. By utilizing the DVL AI chat to check properties on the local snapshot context, we close the security gap instantly. This ticket is now resolved. Bye for now and see you in the next code challenge.